Hey, good morning. I want to let you know that I've been watching MSNBC and Joy's on, and she's talking about Donald Trump going over and feeding the troops. And that's a very unique thing for him to do, especially for his own Thanksgiving. He actually flew over there and sat with the troops and fed them and spent his time over there and didn't turn it into a political stunt. He made it into him. And now what I'm hearing is that what he's doing is, by going over there, he's taking the food out of Americans' mouths. He's making it so that people cannot feed themselves. And it's hard to believe that they would say that, because this country here has had so many changes as far as feeding people. The United States of America does so good with their programs. And currently, with our unemployment rate rolling at about 3.7% for the nation, and with our current abilities for our nation to feed each other, and certain states making laws making it legal for you to just steal food, like California, I don't think that Donald Trump is promoting a food insecurity for our country. In fact, living wages have gone up across the nation, while amazingly, the cost of food has gone down. In fact, the process of food itself, the picking of it and getting of it, has gone down so much because of his trade war. We should have something to be thankful for that, because the farmers can't elicit a higher price for their food by selling it to China and other countries, that they have to make it a lesser cost for the American public, which enables us to buy it at same similar cost as we were purchasing it, say, 10 or 12 years ago. Yet our paychecks are going up, and our gas prices are extremely low. I find that this to be a reprehensible idea that MSNBC is promoting, that Donald Trump is making people go hungry. I have met very few people in this country that are going hungry or starving, and I have not read in the paper for a very long time somebody found dead of starvation laying in the streets. This is a very sad day when the Democrats have to lean that far to the left to say that Donald Trump is starving people. I thought he had a great idea to actually take food and put it in boxes and provide it to people instead of giving them a card. I have friends that use that card. Do you know what they do? They expect the school system to feed their children. They send them to school. The school sends them home with dinners and whatnot. You know what they buy? Shrimp, T-bone steaks, all the things that you can't afford. And if you have 4 or 5 children, you're getting $300 or $400 a month. That's a lot of T-bone steaks that you don't have to pay for your children to eat. You can eat them yourselves. So the program really is out of whack and out of balance, but that's not Donald Trump's problem. That's been for a long time. Heck, even myself, when I was young, I was probably 18 living in Chicago. This is 20 years ago. There was a guy I knew you could sell your food stamps to. For $100 of food stamps, you could get 30 bucks cash. A nice little Armenian guy. I mean, so this program's been broken for a long time, but when you start saying that he's taking money from women, infants, and children, or the SNAP program, it's just not a reality. There are just too many jobs. Though I would like to see him work on a program that allows for people to have better care for their children so they can work without having to pay so much into it. I don't know if he can do that, because he seems to be quite mired in what's going on. God bless you, Donald Trump. You did a good job going over there to the overseas, talking to those troops and feeding them. It's amazing how far left they have to lean to make it look like you're starving people. The United States of America doesn't have people starving. We are the luckiest country in the world. God bless God.